This is in response to some advice somebody gave me in another YouTube channel where they were saying that, to get the Pazzles to cut, because theirs works wonderfully, that maybe I should make sure I have the proper mat. And it is true in some of my videos I have not used the right mat. Incidentally, the office has been worked on and cleaned a little when I had some time, for those that care. Because I know there's some people that are pretty fastidious. That's going to take me a month, that area right there, because I got to sort it. But anyway, so I used my proper mat right here. See the proper mat? And I made things like this. This is a mailing label made from some Victorian era artwork, and that I used to mail my Christmas cards with. And I told it to cut using Sure Cuts a Lot 4. And to my surprise, it cut. And I thought, well, it could have been that easy, right? So, all right, well, tonight, but it cut, see, it cut off. Like, the cut wasn't on the mark. It was cutting about that far down, right there. And so, all right, it needs to be calibrated. So, for the first time since refreshing Windows 7, like a brand new installation, which is only like a couple months old or so, I ran InView to calibrate the printer, because you cannot calibrate the piece of crap in Sure Cuts a Lot 4. So we just calibrated. First time I ran it, okay. And so far it's went back to its old issues, so we're going to try one more time after a fresh reboot. Reloaded it, not from like old, but like, and so we're going to load the mat here. Yeah, you can see that popsicle stick because of the fact that the tab on the machine broke off day one, because the chassis is just so fragile. So it's another reason why I have. That's one of the things I mentioned in my very bad review on Amazon for this machine. So yeah. Anyway, so far so good, right? Now you'll note that the paper I have positioned properly on the mat. There's a little thing here that says cover completely. I've got it exactly on the lines, as even as I can make it. Well, it's not very crooked at all. I'm usually pretty careful about that. So you'll note that I very carefully placed the mat. The mat, I just re-sticked it so it's good enough for four rectangles. And now, cutter, print and cut. I'm going to tell it pressure of 16 or so. It don't matter. Speed of 3. Start scan. Okay, it's loading. You can tell by those flashing lights. There it goes. That's finding the paper. So far, so good. Oh, look. It's not looking for the mark in the right place. Just like it was before. I'm beside myself. A few minutes before I was filming it, it did that horrible thing where it just ran and ran and ran that you may have seen in another video with this piece of shit. And the only thing different between this and yesterday, when it was actually printing and cutting for the first time since I got it, is that we ran InView and calibrated the machine. At this point, I really wish that someone would stick a lawsuit up the Pazzles company's sphincter so hard it would come out the other end along with half their bowels, because this is ridiculous. I am paying $20 a month for a print and cut feature and a machine that I can barely use because it won't work. With all of the software updated, the hardware is completely updated. We just checked for everything, and it won't work. It's doing the same thing it's always done, all because I calibrated the piece of shit. I don't even have a better word. I don't have a word. So if you've got some 4-year-old that you're afraid they're gonna like learn real life out there and learn a curse word, which by the way they're gonna learn by 3rd grade in public school anyway, then just take them out of the room, because this thing is a piece of shit. Just like the company is an extortionist freaking pirate. And I have nothing good to say about this machine anymore. I'm very upset because Whereas last time I was able to do a good report. Yay, I was able to cut even though the silhouette that was sent to me half broken finally died because the company sucks as well. That company's not to be trusted. Um, this machine that's possibly a counterfeit turns out, oh, it'll go right on the mark. It will cut twice and then stop putting any pressure. I don't know why. And when it runs, it has a funny rubbery smell. Now I got this thing used, and as I have mentioned, it was possibly a counterfeit because the person selling it to me was a sleazy liar. Um, but also getting it cleared my savings, and I can't get another cutter. So thanks to Pazzles being a liar and that person being a liar, I am screwed. And it doesn't look like I'm going to have any charms for you guys for a while because I'm sorry guys, I don't want to buy another Silhouette and get lied to again. I was really burnt by the way Silhouette did me, to spend $300 only to have them refuse to service an already broken machine, and then to send me back a machine that's half broken that couldn't even last a full year. Um, and that was their idea of a warranty. That's just not good company policy. And then this machine, where I'm so happy other people's machines work, but this one is just, I don't know what it is. I don't care to know what it is anymore. I want to stop having to pay $20 a month like I'm paying protection money for a machine that won't work. It's disgusting. And I can, I, once again, I'm back to do not ever buy anything Pazzles, people. Just don't. I just wish I could say something good about the Black Cat. I wish I had the money to buy their Silver Bullet model and find out for myself if they were a good company, but I don't. We live by the skin of our teeth. And so when people take advantage of people like me instead of, just, I don't know. I pox on everybody involved, I guess. A pox. A big fat Christmas pox.